Good evening, all of you. So, as we are discussing the applications of inductive effect, so applications of inductive effect, the acidic nature, the reactivity of alcohols is completed. Next application is acidic nature of hydrogen atom. Acidic nature of hydrogen atom. This is the next application under the applications of inductive effect. So here in the examination point of view, it may contribute up to 2 questions, right? So they will ask 2 different or 3 different compounds, and they are asked to arrange the following compounds in the increasing order of the acidic nature or decreasing order of the acidic nature. They particularly mark the hydrogens. You have to explain the acidic character of that particular hydrogen in the given compound, etc. Right. Now, acidic nature of hydrogen atom. So generally, we know that acid. What is an acid? A substance readily. A substance gives H plus ion. The substance gives H plus ion is called as acid. Okay, right. So if it gives readily, it is a strong acid. If it is gives slowly, it is a weak acid. So that is depending on the strength. Whether it is the weak acid or strong acid. Now, based on which factors you can find out whether the given acid is a strong acid or weak acid. So I can write an example, for example, ZH. Once it is the acidic compound, it loses its H plus ions and converting into Z minus and H plus. Z minus and H plus. So this is called as conjugated base. And respective to this conjugated base, this is called as conjugated acid. Conjugated acid base pairs. What is? This is called as the conjugated acid base pair. Which is called as the conjugated acid base pair? The acid base pair which is differ in one H plus ion. The acid base pair which differs in the one H plus ion is called as the conjugated acid base pair. Now here in the initially I mentioned a point that the strength means how to find out the given acid is a strong acid or weak acid. Now here the acidic nature of conjugated acid, depends on the stability of conjugated base. Acidic nature of conjugated acid depends on the stability of conjugated base. So right, this is the conjugated base. This is stability. It decides the acidic nature of this compound. Right. Now see, under which conditions this conjugated base will be stabilized. So let me explain here. For example, I am writing the Same thing here, Z minus. When the Z minus is converting into Z, then this is said to be stable. This is said to be stable. How can a anion is converting into neutral species? If it lose electron, if it lose electron, okay, it is losing electron, means other side some species should be present to receive the electrons, to receive the electrons. Again, we have two conditions. Again, we have two conditions. Condition number one, electron releasing group, and condition number two, electron withdrawing group. It generally based on the strength, based on the nature. Groups are two types: electron releasing groups, which releases electrons towards the other species; electron withdrawing group, which withdraws electron from the other group. Right. Here two conditions. Under which conditions the anion is converting into stable, the neutral species, and turns to stable means, see here. If it is electron releasing group, for example, in the case one, electron releasing group provide electrons to the anion. Already electrons are there. It don't want electrons. It want to lose electrons. But what happening is electron releasing group provide electrons. Then which is a destabilized. Which is destabilized. In the case to see here, what happens? Electron withdrawing group is here. Now what happens? Electron withdrawing group means electrons are transferring, means it is taking electrons from the Z. Slowly what happens here? Slowly what happens here? Decrease in the charge density. Decrease in the charge density and slowly converting into neutral species. Then it is said to be stable state. Stable state. So here what happens? Electron releasing groups not influences the stability of the conjugated base or anion. Now, electron withdrawing groups influences the stability of the carbon ion or the conjugated base in a species with the negative charge. Now, see here, from this case, I can say that the stability of the conjugated base depends on the electron withdrawing group. If it is a strong electron withdrawing group, readily stable. If it is weak electron withdrawing group, somewhat less stable. So finally, I'm writing a point that right, stability of conjugated base, right? The stability of conjugated base, yeah, I'm writing here. Stability of conjugated base is directly proportional to strength of electron withdrawing group. Stability of conjugated base directly proportional to strength of electron withdrawing group. So what are the electron withdrawing group? Minus inductive effect electron withdrawing group. Similarly, I can write minus hyperconjugation group, minus resonance group. All are the electron withdrawing groups which stabilizes the conjugated base. And similarly, we can write inversely proportional to the strength of electron releasing group. Inversely proportional to the strength of electron releasing group. So there you can write plus inductive effect, plus hyperconjugation, plus resonance effect. Right? Okay. From these two equations, so finally I can write acidic nature. Acidic nature is directly proportional to strength of electron withdrawing group. So presence of the electron withdrawing group, acidic nature increases, right? If it is a strong electron withdrawing group, more acidic in nature. If it is a weak electron withdrawing group, less acidic in nature, less acidic in nature, right? So we know that, so electron withdrawing group is nothing but electronegative species. Electron withdrawing group means electronegative compound, electronegative compound. Therefore, I can write directly proportional to more electronegative compound, more electronegative compound, more electronegative compounds. Acidic nature is directly proportional to these two. Right. I will go with some examples. I will go with some examples. Example one. Example one. Right. First, I can write okay. CH3, CH2, H1, CH2, double bond, CH, H2, CH, triple bond, C, H3. Right. For example, so here question is given. Here a question is given. So what is the question in the examination point of view? Arrange the following compounds in the increasing order of their acidic nature. Increasing order of their acidic nature, especially the marked hydrogens. Or they may ask like among the H1, H2, and H3 compounds of 1 and 2 and 3, which hydrogen is more acidic in nature? Arrange the acidic natures of hydrogens in the increasing order. Increasing order. They may give the options like that. One is greater than two. Increasing order means one is less than two, two is less than three, one is less than two. Like that, they give four options. Then you have to find out. Then you have to find out. Now see here, once it losing H1, it loses H2, it loses H3. Write down the conjugated base CH3, CH2 minus CH2 double bond CH minus CH triple bond C minus. So what all these three, these all are conjugated bases. These all are conjugated bases. Why I am writing the conjugated base? Because the acidic nature of these hydrogens, acidic nature of these compounds depends on the stability of conjugated base. Right. Now check among all these three, which is more stable, conjugated base. So now we will use this relation. Acidic nature is directly proportional to more electronegativity compound. Or we can use the first, stability is directly proportional to the strength of electron withdrawing group. Now coming to this carbene ion, this is sp hybridized. This carbene ion, this is sp2 hybridized, and this is sp3 hybridized. So stability is directly proportional to the percentage of S character. As S character increases, stability increases. Now see here, among 1, 2, and 3. Among these three species, which carbene ion having the greater percentage of the sulfur, S character? Here 50%, 33%, 25%. Therefore, I can write, I am giving the priorities, the acidic nature. So here, more stable compound, and this is less stable compound. More stable compound as a more stable conjugated base, less stable conjugated base. Now, once this conjugated base is more stable, more acidic in nature, priority, ranking, first rank in the acidic nature. Now see, once a conjugated base is less stable, less acidic in nature, priority 3. So which is least in between, priority is 2. So now write down the order of the acidic natures of the hydrogens. Write down the order of the acidic natures of the hydrogens. Now see here, the first priority is here, therefore H3. The second priority is here, sorry, here, second priority H2, and the final priority is here H1. So this is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. If it is increasing order, just reverse it. H1, H2, H3. Increasing order and decreasing order. They may ask what are in the examinations. So this is the story. Because acidic nature depends on the stability of conjugated base. Stability is directly proportional to the electronegativity, and electronegativity is directly proportional to the percentage of sulfur gas. Therefore, finally, stability is more for sp hybridized than the remaining. Right. Oh, this is the example 1. Next. Next. Example 2. Example 2. Example 2. So what is example 2? We will write some, okay. Yeah. Cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane. Cyclohexane. Right. Simply I am writing that HA, HB, HC, and HD. Among these four hydrogens, which is more acidic in nature? Among these 4 hydrogen, which is more acidic in nature? Right. As ring size increases, as ring size increases, electronegativity decreases. As ring size increases, electronegativity decreases. Okay, right. Simply, obviously, they will, if it lose conjugated base, conjugated base, conjugated base, conjugated base, right? Okay. Now see here from left to right, from left to right, what happens to the left to right? Electronegativity decreases. Electronegativity decreases. As electronegativity decreases, stability of conjugated base decreases. As the stability of conjugated base decreases, as the stability of conjugated base decreases, acidic nature decreases. Acidic nature decreases. So from here to here, left to right, what happens? Here the electronegativity decreases because ring size is increasing, electronegativity reverse relation, opposite relation. Once electronegativity decreases, stability decreases. Stability of conjugated base decreases because stability of conjugated base depends on the electronegativity. Next, once the stability of conjugated base decreases, acidic nature decreases because it depends on this, it depends on this, right? So this is the story. So increasing order of the acidic nature, increasing order of the acidic nature. So this is less stable because, right, less acidic. Acidic nature decreases. This is the less acidic. Hd, sorry, Hc, Hb, and He. This is the order. This is the order. right? Okay. Next. Next. This is the previous example is based on the percentage of S character. This example based on the ring size. I think these things we discussed in the, I think, third or fourth class. So when we are entering into the inductive effect, etc. So right in the intermediates, stability of intermediates, carbonate and carbon, and there we discuss these things. Right. Right. See here, among 1, 2, 3 compounds, which is more acidic in nature? So HA, HB, HC. Once we are discussing about the acidic nature of the hydrogen atom, among all these HA and HB and HC, which is more acidic in nature? More acidic in nature. Right. See here, it lose. Then what happens here? Negative charge develops here. Conjugated base. Negative charge develops here, conjugated base. Negative charge develop here, conjugated base. Now see here, coming to this, here this is called as the conjugation. The double bond and the negative charge are in the conjugation. Therefore here what happens? The negative charge is in delocalization. Negative charge is in delocalization from carbon 1 and 2, means that is dispersed on the 1 and 2. Therefore, for example, if it is charge 1, because -1 is contributing to 2 carbons. Therefore, 1 is contributing towards means 0.5. What happens here? Charge density decreases, means the same charge is dispersing or delocalizing through the more number of carbon atoms. Same here, what happens? The number of carbon atom increases. The number of carbon atom increases. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, here it is 1 by 2. Here it is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means 0.25. 0.25. Now see here the same and same. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 by 6. 1 by 6 means 6 into 10, 6, 1, 0.1 something, 0.1 something. So what I am going to say is, whenever negative charge is in conjugation with the unsaturation, then delocalization occurs. Here the positive charge is shared by the 2 carbon ions. The positive charge, sorry. The negative charge is shared by the 2 carbons. Therefore, the charge density is 0.5. Whereas in the second case, the same negative charge is shared by 4 carbons. Therefore, the charge density is still decreasing from here to here. See what happens. And in the last case, what happens? The negative charge is shared by the 6 atoms. Therefore, 0.1. Therefore, 0.1. What happens here? From top to bottom, what happens here? Charge density decreases. Charge density decreases. Charge density is inversely proportional to stability. Charge density is inversely proportional to stability. We know that what happens? Z minus to Z is the stable substance. Negative charge is need to be neutralized. Then it is stable. Here negative charge is 0.5. Negative charge is 0.25. Negative charge is 0.1. What happens is the strength of the negative charge, the extent of the negative charge decreasing. Negative charge decreasing means stability is increasing. Right. So here, what is the reason for that? Due to the delocalization or due to the resonance. Whenever the negative charge is in conjugation with the pi bonds, then delocalization occurs. Delocalization occurs means charge density decreases. Charge density decreases. Charge, what is the charge density? What is the charge density? Charge density is equal to charge. Charge density is equal to charge by volume. Charge by volume. Here volume is 2 carbons, volume is 4 carbons, volume is 6 carbons. Charge density is equal to charge by volume. So from top to bottom, what happens? The charge density increases. As charge density increases means stability increases. Stability increases because this is the relation between the charge density and stability. So therefore, I can say which is more stable. The third case is the most stable. Third is the most stable conjugated base. Therefore, respective is the strong acid in nature. Therefore, HC. Therefore, HC is more acidic nature hydrogen, then HB, then HA, then HA. So this is the reason for that. This is the reason for that. So this is important point, charge density. Charge density. Right? Okay. We will practice one more on this resonance. On this resonance. Right. One. HA. Two. HB. 3. HC. HC. Right. So here among these three, HA and HB, HC, which is more acidic in nature, which is more acidic in nature. So conjugated base, conjugated base, conjugated base. Now see what we discussed in the above previous example. Same here. Now this negative charge is in conjugation with the delocalization of the pi bonds, pi bonds, pi bonds. As we are moving from top to bottom, here what happens? Delocalization charge increases because here only one ring, two rings, and three rings. So I can write from top to bottom. I can write from top to bottom. So delocalization increases. Delocalization increases. As delocalization increases means charge sharing also increases. Charge sharing increases means charge density decreases. Charge density decreases. Charge density decreases means stability of conjugated base increases. Stability of conjugated base increases. Stability of conjugated base increases means acidic nature increases. Acidic nature increases. Therefore, HA, HB, and HC. The explanation is same as we discussed in the previous case. As we discussed in the previous case. Right? Okay. Right. Next. Acidic nature of acidic nature of hydrides of acidic nature of hydrides of 14, 15, 16, and 17 group. 14, 15, 16, and 17 group elements. Hydrides, the acidic nature of hydrides of 14, 15, 16, and 17 group elements. 17 group elements. Hydrides means the hydrogen with the any element of the atom. Example, methane is a hydride of carbon. Ammonia is the hydride of nitrogen. Water, hydride of oxygen. Hydrogen fluoride, hydride of fluorine atom. This is 14th group, 15th group, 16th and 17th group. Now we have to discuss acidic nature of these compounds. Yeah, same here. Left to right. Left to right. It is a period generally. It is a period. In a period, what happens to the acidic nature? What happens to the acidic nature? So here, electronegativity dominates. Electronegativity dominates. Carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. Among all this, what happens from left to right? Electronegativity increases from left to right. Electronegativity increases from left to right. Okay. What happens if electronegativity increases? Electronegativity increases means acidic nature increases. Simply, acidic nature increases. So among all these four, strong acid. Among all these, strong acid in a period. So simply, in a period, moving from left to right, acidic nature of hydrides increases. Acidic nature of hydrides increases because here electronegativity dominates. We know that fluorine is the more electronegative among the elements present in the periodic table. Right. Next. Now coming to the group. HF, HCl, HBr, HI. HF, HCl, HBr, HI. These all are acids only. These all are acids only because H plus F minus means it loses H plus ion and converting into F minus. Similarly, all loses H plus ions, Cl minus, Br minus, I minus, I minus. Now these all are acids, but among all these, which is a strong acid? These all are acids. Now among all these, which is a strong acid? Which is a strong acid? Right. From the definition, what is a strong acid? What is a strong acid? Which readily donates H plus ion. What is a strong acid? Acid means which donates H plus ion is a acid. What is a strong acid? It must and should readily donate H plus ion. Must and should readily donate H plus ion. Now we have to survey among all these which is having a greater tendency to lose H plus ion. Lose H plus ion. Coming to the story of HF. Because the size of fluorine is very small, and as well the size of hydrogen is also very small. Hydrogen and fluorine. Hydrogen and fluorine. Once the size of these two are very less, the bond between these two is more strong, more strength bond. Next, coming to the second case, the size of hydrogen is same. Next, the size of chlorine is somewhat bigger than the chlorine, somewhat bigger than this chlorine. Therefore, what happens? The bond becoming weak because it is enlarging. See here, the distance is very less and distance is increasing, and it is weak in nature than this because increasing the size of the anion. Next case, hydrogen and bromine. Hydrogen and bromine. Hydrogen and iodide. Hydrogen and iodide. Now see. So while we are moving from top to bottom, what happens here? The strength of bond decreases. The strength of bond decreases means among all these, this bond is weak. This bond is weak and this bond is strong. There is a strong bond between the hydrogen and fluorine due to the identical size. There is a weak bond between the hydrogen and iodide due to the difference in the size. Therefore, once it is a weak bond, the bond between the hydrogen and the iodide easily break down. Easily break down means readily gives H plus ion. Readily gives H plus ions. Once it is giving readily H plus ions, therefore it is a strong acid. Therefore, it is a strong acid, right? Okay. Once it is a strong acid means generally what happens? The conjugated base should be more stable because the stability of its acidic nature is depends on the stability of the conjugated base. All of the acids, but which is more strong? HI is more strong because this is the reason. So I can explain the stability of the iodine also. What happens here from top to down? What happens here? Charge density decreasing. Charge density decreasing. Why the charge density decreasing? Because due to the increasing in the volume. Due to increasing in the volume. As volume increasing. What is the charge density? Charge density is equal to charge by volume. Charge by volume. Charge is 1 in the all cases, minus, minus, minus. Charge is 1 in the all cases, right? Charge is 1 here, charge is 1 here, charge is 1 here, 1 here. But what happens? The charge is constant, 1. But what happens here? The volume is increasing, more volume. For example, 1 by 4 in this case, fluorine 1 by 1, chlorine 1 by 2, bromine 1 by 3. Iodine is 1 by 4 is equal to 0.25. Decreasing in the charge density. Previously, I mentioned that as the charge density decreases, stability increases. Stability increases. Charge density is less in the case of iodine. For example, 0.25. Less charge density, more stable. More charge density, less stable. So, more stable conjugated base. More stable conjugated means strong acid. Strong acid. Right? This is about the acidity of the 7th group hydrides. Elements of the 7th group hydrides. Next. Now we know that it is a strong conjugated acid. So it gives F minus, it gives OH minus after losing H plus ion. That is common. NH2 minus, here CH3 minus. These all are the conjugated bases. Right. Now, which is the most stable conjugated base? Stability of conjugated base is directly proportional to electronegativity or electron withdrawing group. We know that among all these, more electronegative fluorine. Fluorine is more electronegative, and since the starting class, I repeatedly mentioning that identical charge means, for example, negative charge on more electronegative atom is more stable, right? Negative charge, for example, O minus is more stable than the C minus because oxygen is more electronegative, carbon is less electronegative. Negative charge on more electronegative is more stable than the negative charge on less electronegative atom. Therefore, fluorine is more electronegative. Therefore, it is more stable conjugated base. More stable conjugated base. Carbon is less electronegative. Less electronegative. Negative charge on less electronegative. Less stable. Less stable conjugated base. Once conjugated base is less stable, weak acid. Once the conjugated base is less stable, weak acid. Once the conjugated base is more stable, strong acid. Strong acid. Like that, you can practice so much things. Then we will discuss the 3 examples and wind up. So I have 3 compounds. NH3, H2O, H2S. Compound 1, compound 2, compound 3. Among these 3 compounds, which is the more acidic in nature? Means decreasing order of acidity. Decreasing order of acidic nature. Decreasing order of acidic nature. Now see here, nitrogen, oxygen belongs to the same period. Nitrogen, oxygen belongs to the same period. I will write here. Nitrogen, oxygen is the same period. Oxygen, sulfur is the same group. This is period. This is group. Period, group. We discuss the things here. In the periods, what happens? In the periods from left to right, what happens? Acidic nature, electronegativity increases. Electronegativity increases. Therefore, acidic nature increases. Among the nitrogen and oxygen means compound. Among the ammonia and water, which is more acidic in nature? Water is more acidic in nature because oxygen is more electronegative. Electronegativity increases, acidic nature increases. Among these two, this is more acidic. This more acidic, right? So this is less acidic. Keep it aside. Now comparing between these two, in a group, what happens from top to bottom? In a group, what happens from top to bottom? In a group, acidic nature increases. Acidic nature increases. Acidic nature increases. Why acidic nature increases? Due to the size factor. Size factor. Due to the size factor. What we discussed for the HI, HCl, etc. Right. So here, this is the among this first. I can write here, which is a more strong acid. Strong acidic in nature is the sulfur because H2S. Later H2O, and finally ammonia, Finally ammonia. So this is the order. Right. In a period, left to right, electronegativity increases. Therefore, acidic nature increases. Electronegativity increases, acidic nature increases. In a group, top to bottom. In a group, top to bottom. In a group, top to bottom, size of anion increases. Size of anion increases. So this is in the case of the hydrates. I am explaining the points, the acidic nature of the hydrates of the 14, 15, 16, and 17 groups. So size of the anion increases, like fluorine, bromine, iodine. Size of anion increases, acidic nature increases. Acidic nature increases. What is the reason for that? Decrease in charge density. Decrease in the charge density. So this is the concepts under the acidic nature of hydrates of 14, 15, 16, and 17 group elements. So I hope you understand the acidic nature of hydrogen atoms. What are the examples we discussed? And finally, the acidic nature of the hydrides. Acidic nature of the hydrates. So thank you. So try to practice some more examples. Okay. Thank you and good night.